Hi there, this is video instructions on how to use my travel planner. You can see down below we've got 4 different tabs for your trip, and I will show you how to use each one of the tabs. Okay, so first off, let's do the packing list. So at the top, this is today's date. This comes in automatically, you don't have to mess with it, but you can put in the trip date. So if you decide you're going to go on a trip on the 15th, this little section will show you the days until the trip. Okay, the category, you've got each category, you've got 12 that you can choose from. This is fully editable, customizable to whatever you need to pack for. So first of all, we've got clothing. So if you wanted to change it to camping gear, you could. And then this section here changes automatically. So any of these little sections here on the bottom will change automatically. You do not have to mess with them because everything gets changed here in this section first. Also, if you change it to camping gear, this section here will also change. So see how it changed to camping gear? I'll change it back to clothing. And now you can see this change. So this sheet will change as you change this. Okay, so this percentage mark shows the percentage amount of items that you have in your packing list for this category, whether it's all checked off. So if you've written something on that category and you've checked it all off, it'll be to 100%. So if you are in this category section and you want to jump all the way to food, there's a trick to do that. So these little numbers here have little links and then it'll help you jump all the way to the right. So instead of scrolling your bar all the way to the right to find your section, you just literally click on the number, click on the link, and it will jump you to the section that you want. So if we go down to our first category of clothing, if I scroll down, this is everything that I can put in my clothing section. So say if I wanted to add a shirt, pretty shirt. Once I have it on here, and if I need, I can put the quantity, the number, and then once it's packed, I just check it off. Now, once I check off these items, this will also reflect in this percentage and in this bar here. So we've got this at 100% because everything that I wrote down is checked off. So if I have something, so if I wanted to pack the shirt and the pretty shirt, but I haven't checked it off, it's going to say that, hey, you've got more to do. You've got this at 82%. So it needs to be checked off if it's written on there. The next part is your to-do list. So if there's important items that you want to write down, you can put that here and then check this off when you're done. And then notes here, if you want to don't forget something, you can put that here. So that is what you could also do. And if you wanted to change the categories, you could. So if you wanted to change this to camping supplies, you could do that. And it will change here. It will change on your category on here. I'm going to click on my number 11, click here, and it'll change that to camping supplies as well. So that is how to use the packing list. The next part is your travel budget. So you've got your budget categories: accommodations, food and drinks, transportation, activities, souvenirs, insurance, and miscellaneous. If you wanted to add a different category, you could. You could write, extra category here. Once you added that extra category, it's going to also update this chart here for you. See how it adds more, and then as you budget more, it will only add this once to your chart once you have spent money. So if you spend $150, look, it'll show you your expenses here. And you can put your mouse over the bar and click it. Oops. Hover over it, and then it'll show you how much you've spent on that amount, on that category. So $100 here. Your target budget, and this is your target budget here, how much you want to spend total. This will add up automatically for you. Your total spent will add up automatically everything that's in column J. And then total remaining budget, that's everything that you've budgeted, but you haven't spent yet. So that's your difference here. Okay, accommodations tracker. So this is everything that is as you're planning and researching and trying to figure out what you're going to plan for your trip. This is the place to put it. So if you've got, you've got a status here on column B. So this would be researching, and then pending would be, hey, I'm ready to book it, and then confirmed would be after you paid. So then contact name, if there's an email, this would be something helpful if you're, trying to contact somebody at an Airbnb to book a stay or a restaurant or something like that. The category, food, beverage, accommodations, transportation, entertainment, website, the total cost. This is the amount paid for the down payment, if there is one. And then this would be the balance due, which would be the total cost minus amount paid, and that's your balance due. And then you could put a balance due date. If we scroll to the right, this is a section for notes. So this is a great place to just research different places that you wanted to stay, different restaurants, different things. You can put all that information here. If you wanted to change a category, all you would do is hit the edit button, and then you could add another category here. And then you would hit done, apply to all, yes, and then you would have a different category here. So you could just choose that if you wanted to. And the last tab we have here is the itinerary. So this will help you to plan your trip from beginning to end. So start date, the time, the start time, the end time, the description, the location, the address, and any notes. So this will help you to plan your itinerary if you're going to Disney, if you're going on a cruise, helping you to know what time you have to be at, at the airport, what time you have to drive in the car, just anything all the way down. And then there is multiple places, 66 different rows for you to put your items for your itinerary. So that is it for your travel planner. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you did find me on YouTube, feel free to click in the link in the description below for the link to purchase the spreadsheet. Thanks, guys, and have a good day.